Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your February 2017 month ahead forecast. So, first thing to say is that I'm not doing the inset box anymore. Only because when I do the inset box, a lot of people have been saying they prefer it without the inset box, and I find it very difficult to interact with you because I'm always looking at the screen and looking at, what the pictures are on the screen and that type of thing. So I decided to get rid of that. The other thing to say is this month it's an expanded Celtic cross. The expanded Celtic cross is the same thing. You've got 10 cards and 4 cards to the side, just to give me a little bit more of a spectrum, information on you guys. The other thing to say is you've got a love reading coming up, special Valentine's, 21 card Gypsy love reading, and also you've got a twin flame soulmate reading coming up alongside it. So there's a lot of work for me to do, but me, I'm nothing without work. I'm nothing without it. I love the tarot, I love work, I love everything about my job. Being a YouTuber, a content creator, everything. I am so happy to be doing what I'm doing. I'm just blessed. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe. Absolutely just love my job. Totally. So I like to create lots and lots of work for myself. That's what I'm like. But anyway, enough about me. This is all about you. So let's have a look what's coming in for Gemini in the month of February 2017. So universe, spirit, show me Gemini. What's coming in for Gemini, sun, moon and rising signs? Gemini, sun, moon and rising signs. Gemini, sun, moon and rising signs in this expanded Celtic cross reading for the month of February 2017. Show me what's coming in for Gemini, sun, moon and rising signs. Gemini, sun, moon and rising signs. Gemini, sun, moon and rising signs for the month of February 2017. Show me. Let's split the deck into 3. We're going to collect that back up and we're going to start laying the cards down. So you know that we're going to be doing clarifiers with this as well. I like to do the old clarifiers. And we get the 4 cards to this side. I find it hard dealing cards with I'm a left-hander, you see, but I use my right hand for cutting and, various things I use my right hand for, but I use my left hand to write and to shuffle cards, sort of thing, I think. But to deal with them is always my left hand. It's weird. Okay, there we go. Right. Let's have a look at what the general energy is for you guys. Oh. Shit. I feel that some of you guys are struggling, and it might stay that way for a little bit in February, okay? It doesn't look so great, these 4 cards. I won't tell you what they are, I don't need to. Alright, if I do this with clients, this is for me to know. For me to get a general idea on this individual. So I don't need to tell you what the cards are, but they're not great. Alright, that's what I'll let you know. And the one card that should have been great is not great, because it's in the reverse. Alright? Some of you guys might be feeling stuck, or even depressed maybe. Or, and if you're happy and if you're, filled with the joys of spring, then go with it. Then, it doesn't apply to you then, does it? But the energy is saying that some of you guys do feel this way. You're feeling like giving up. Just things that things are not going in your favour and they're not likely to turn. Some of you guys, it could be saying things aren't likely to turn for the next 10 months, perhaps. All right, and you're just going to have to work your way through it. I'm not saying it is for the next 10 months, but, if you work up, but the upside of this is that, things are not looking good for some of you Geminis, all right? It looks like, you feel that the fates are against you, or you might feel that the universe is against you and the universe isn't really in your corner and it's not giving you what you want. But it's saying if you work hard, you will achieve, all right? You've got lots of responsibilities, but if you work hard, you're going to get through it, all right, in February. Because some of you guys are going to be feeling this way. We have 1 card in the reverse, and that's the card that we needed upright. It really is the card that we needed upright, because it's sat next to a card that is not good at all, all right? And the 1 card after that we needed to show a change from that. It's almost like it's saying in February, the universe is not going to help your ass out of this, Gemini. You're going to have to help yourself. Okay? Just seems to me in February, the universe is not going to help you out of this situation. You're going to have to, you might be hoping for some form of a windfall or some form of a nod from the universe to say, okay, fine. finally, you're getting help out of this situation. But the universe is saying, well, no, this is something you're going to have to do all on your own to sort this out. But you will do. Let's have a look at the first three cards. The Seven of Wands. Not Seven of Wands, sorry. The seventh position card. The root of the issue and what's going on in the present. Okay, right. Well, the you now position shows the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands can be a card where you are... it's a card of progress, but Wands represent intention. So sometimes this Two of Wands is I intend to do something. The Ace of Wands is the card that follows before this. And some of these cards I've found with the tarot are so subtle in the actions that come after it. You'd hardly notice it in everyday real life. Literally, you'd hardly notice it. And for me, the Two of Wands is that card. Because the Two of Wands can represent a partnership. But it can also represent, well, I'm in two minds. Or it can represent, I have two directions I can go down. All right? Or it can represent that you're at a crossroads within your life. This Two of Wands can represent many things, Gemini. So you guys might be at a crossroads. But the thing with the Two of Wands is you have one wand. One wand's bolted to the back, one wand is at the front. And this is the one that this guy's holding on to with his right hand. And in his left, there is a globe. Okay, it's different on the Rider-Waite. So he intends to take whatever knowledge he has out into the world. So this is the card where you are starting off, for example, a new business. Or you are starting off, you know, you're making some form of progress on an idea. This is the card where we are exploring something. But I feel that there is a case of a little bit of stagnation in a way with this Two of Wands. Even though it shouldn't show stagnation when it's in the upright, I do feel that you have an idea that some of you guys might be looking to pursue, or there is an area of life that you are looking to pursue, but in the present situation, it's feeding through to the present situation as showing you guys as maybe, as a result of whatever it is that you're pursuing here, it might be, Gemini, that this renders you having to make a decision with the Two of Swords. Because the Two of Swords represents either I'm a hard-ass bitch, and I'm resilient, and I'm certain, and nobody is going to shake me. The Two of Swords can represent I'm not contacting you, I'm not speaking to you. The Two of Swords, you get the Two of Swords with the Nine of Cups, you're drinking to block things out. Alright, so you get Nine of Cups, for example, with the Two of Swords, I'm having a drink because I'm blocking something out. So this is why this is the card that represents people who are blocking things out. Can represent I'm not contacting you, I don't want to think about you, I want to forget you. It's the card of trying to forget things. This card has many, which is why a lot of the time with the Two of Swords you need the clarifier to show what it is that this person's actually doing. Alright? You have a path that you can go on here, or you've got something that you're looking to pursue, Gemini. But this is you guys, your swords anyway. And it might be that you're in two minds around that in the present. Because we've got two twos, and both these twos represent evaluation, and they represent this card, they can both represent stasis, in that you have to make a decision before you move forward. All right, because the root issue for you guys is the Hanged Man. Now the Hanged Man in this particular deck, it's a deck by the Barbara Moore, a lady named Barbara Moore. The Hanged Man on here means meditation. And it means I need to think about something, contemplate. This person isn't, they're not in any pain, they're not uncomfortable. You know, it really does depend on the deck of cards how you sometimes explain a reading, all right? Especially with something like the Hanged Man. On the Rider-Waite, the person looks uncomfortable. On some cards, the person on the Hanged Man looks like a martyr. All right, so they look like they're having to make a sacrifice, or they're having to endure pain. This person's not enduring pain on this card. It looks like he's relaxed. And I always use the pictures in tarot are as important, which is why I don't use tarot cards that show like a triangle or something like that for the Three of Swords. You know, because I want to know what the picture's about. I want to know what the imagery's about. What's it trying to convey to me? This is why I always use decks with very strong imagery on them. You know, I don't like using cards for the Three of Pentacles with three squiggles on it. It means nothing to me. I'm a tarot interactionist, so images are as important as the meanings of the card and my own intuition. So to me, you guys, the root issue is you're taking time out to evaluate a situation. It's all about the evaluation here. And that's because in this month with those 4 cards, and this is what I says to you, I feel that, you know, if you're praying for things, some of you guys, you feel that your prayers are not being answered. Because we've got a card here that is not about what human beings. It is and it isn't. Sometimes the card that is showing in reverse is about what you've put in is what you get out. Alright, so it could be because some of you guys have given up on something that you're not receiving. Remember, when you have an issue or a situation that's not going so great, the best thing that you guys can do, the best thing that any human being can do is to have faith. And it's also to set the intention that this is going to get better. Alright? But if you have a situation that's not going so great and you believe that everything is going to fail, then it tends to be the thing where things do fail. But if you say the words, if you speak life, if you speak to the universe and say, this isn't going so well, universe, you know, but I believe that with your help, with your support, with your love, with your kindness, I can see that it's going to be fine. It generally turns out, because the universe supports you. So it's almost like you've given up on something, and this is why the universe is not responding to you. Okay, and it just seems like you are working and struggling along to make things happen, because it's almost like I'm getting a sense of a lack of self-belief here with those 4 cards when I really look at them, Gemini. And I feel that it's all about in February that you've got to have self-belief in a situation. You can't just give up like that. You can't, you know, expect that because things are not going well for some of you guys that you give up faith. You've got to have faith. And this is what's letting some of you guys down, I feel, in February 2017. It says here that, you know, the root issue is why you are the 2 of Swords is perhaps with this Hanged Man, you're too lax. You're too lax. This Hanged Man is kind of like just chilling out. He's like, oh, I ain't got no worries. Oh, forget it. I'm just going to relax. You know, I'm not going to, you know. It's almost like you're not trying. You do have something you want to pursue here. You've got an idea. There's something new that you want to progress on. This is small progress when you get the 2 of Wands. It's an exploration card. But for some reason, it's leaving you at the present in 2 minds. And why are you in 2 minds with the 2 of Swords? Or you're not doing something about the situation with that 2 of Swords. And it could be because you're far too relaxed. You're just taking it too easy, maybe with this Hanged Man. And as a result of that, well, it's a King of Pentacles. And why have we got a King of... Because King of Pentacles represents success. So is this a person, an external person, that's showing up as a result of that Hanged Man? We'll get clarified with that, because it makes no sense. This is the card that suggests you should be having success. If this is an energy, it means money. You get King of Pentacles show up, it means you're going to be successful in an endeavour. That's what King of Pentacles is, if it's an energy. If it's a person, it's somebody who can help you. But we'll see why this person is showing up. If it's an energy, it should show. If it's a person, it should show. What is your challenge for the month? Well, the Magician, getting things started, being motivated, being passionate, being ambitious, being confident in your abilities. It's not in the reverse to indicate that you don't have these things, but it's certainly showing as your challenge is the Magician. And the Magician means creating something new. It means manifesting magic. It means using everything that you've got to start building something of magnitude for yourself. It means being a wizard, being the Magician, having a great sense of self-belief. So maybe your challenge is self-belief this month. What's the best case scenario for Geminis? Well, the King of Wands. Maybe this is somebody who can help you. If it's not a person, then this could be a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries individual. If this is not a person, then this is you. It's telling you that you need to go out there and make your mark. You need to be confident, because that's what the King of Wands is. King of Wands, to be a King of Wands, you've got to be confident. You can't be afraid to speak. The King of Wands is a wonderful public speaker. He really, really is. Like the King of Swords. King of Swords deals with communication. When you're a King of Swords, you can speak. You know how to communicate. When you're a King of Wands, you know how to act. You know, he's very charismatic. He's fire. So he knows how to act. He knows how to interact with people. You know, he's a master. All kings are in charge. So this person, when you get King of Wands, you're in charge of your abilities. You're in charge of your own self-confidence. You know yourself very, very well. You have fearlessness, a fearlessness that you can go out and do whatever you want to do. So it's telling you within the first 2 weeks, the best case scenario for you guys, or your crowning thoughts are, that, you know, for some of you guys, are you blocking out? Because some of you guys might be blocking out someone here. And the crowning thoughts might be, well, the present is leading to the crowning. The present is leading to the best case scenario. King of Wands. Some of you guys might be blocking out a King of Wands. Who knows? But, you know, you need to be confident in the first 2 weeks. Gemini. Let's have a look what's happening in the immediate future. Well, it's good. Four of Wands. This is happier. This is nicer. Four of Wands shows happiness. It shows the completion of a project. It shows a celebration. Some of you guys might be celebrating something. It can also be something to do with the home. It can also be surprising news. When you get the Four of Wands, sometimes this means you're going to get surprising news coming through. It can be a celebration, an event, a marriage, a wedding, whatever it is. What are the influences around you? The Six of Pentacles. So it's saying that there's some support available to you guys that's coming in. So Six of Pentacles often shows when you're getting support, you're getting help, you're getting a financial payout. It also shows some form of compensation. So could it be that you're celebrating something here, the Four of Wands, and could it be around some form of compensation maybe, or money coming to you? What will your hopes be in February 2017? The Seven of Wands, to stand in, well, it's funny because you just seem to have given up on something here. But I don't feel that this is a fear. I feel that your hope, I feel it's a hope. And your hope is to stand in your own power with that Seven of Wands. To stand bravely, to stand courageously, to not give up on something here, even though it looks like you've given up on something here with the Four cards. And what's the outcome? The Three of Wands. When you get the Three of Wands in an outcome, it actually says that you are starting to manifest the very thing that you want into your life. It says that your ships are actually coming in and your dreams are closer to you than you actually think. So let's get clarifiers on the go and see if we can open this reading for you, Gemini. Remember, with my clarifiers, I either use the secondary card that I'm shuffling now to explain what we've got the first card, or if it makes no sense to me, I'll use both cards to explain the combination. And usually with a clarifier, it should, with the first card, there should be a similarity that can explain why we've got both cards together. The Fool card. I feel that you're looking to pursue a new opportunity here, because the Two of Wands means to pursue, and the Fool card is an opportunity. So I feel that you're looking to pursue a new opportunity, Gemini, in the month of February 2017. So why are you the Two of Swords then, in the centre of the reading? Well, you're not the Queen of Cups, because you are Swords. So you are the Two of Swords here. Are you blocking out an individual? Is that the result of it? Because you are looking to pursue, I feel, a new opportunity. Alright? Sometimes they're tower interactions. Somebody might be coming towards you here. Sometimes this can be somebody who's offering an opportunity to a Fool. Are you offering an opportunity to someone, or is somebody offering an opportunity to you? But as a result of that, it could be, if you are pursuing a new opportunity, it could be that in the present, you seem to be blocking out an individual. You're either blocking out how you truly feel, because the Queen of Cups, these are two very different energies. Queen of Cups is very much in charge of her feelings, so she knows exactly how she feels. But with the Two of Swords, it could be that you're blocking out how you truly feel about a situation here, or you might be blocking out a particular person. I wonder why we've got that Hanged Man. I feel that the root issue is, if you look at these two cards together, they're interesting on this particular deck. You can see with the Chariot that, usually the Chariot means determination, focus, fortitude, confidence, ambition, motivation, strength, courage, bravery, progress. I feel that there is I'm not saying there's a certain arrogance with you here, but it's interesting what those cards, the four cards, are saying, because they're saying something different here. We'll bring everything together in a while, but it's almost like, because this Hanged Man is in no pain. If we were to read it generally, there might be some problems maybe with travel here is the root issue. You want to pursue an opportunity here. But as a result of that, it might be that you're in two minds, or you're blocking out what your true feelings are on the situation. Because it could be that you're holding out, or there is some form of hold up, or you're kind of trying to wait it out, or you're contemplating, or you're trying to evaluate travel, or a direction that you would need to take, potentially with these cards. We'll get why we've got the King of Pentacles as a result of that. Well, there's a king here and you're walking away. So some of you guys might be walking away from a King of Pentacles, or it could mean with this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles usually means that somebody's in charge, and the Eight of Pentacles means to make progress. So maybe some of you guys, maybe this is something to do with progress in terms of a job or in terms of a career, because the King of Pentacles is a card that suggests success. And the Eight of Cups isn't just about walking away, but it can also be about progress. So some of you guys might be looking to progress your careers, for example, with those cards. But the root issue is that you are maybe trying to, with this Hanged Man, taking time out to meditate, to think about how you progress with the situation here. Because as a result of that, it could mean with this King of Pentacles, you're looking to, within your career, perhaps, promotion within your career. And maybe as a result of that in the present, in order to do that, you're needing to block out a person, could be a water sign individual, or it could be how you truly feel. Because the best case scenario for you guys is the King of Wands. And the Six of Cups. Has the King of Wands made you an offer? Six of Cups is an offer card. King of Wands is a person. Right? I would have expected maybe a Knight of Cups or a Knight of Pentacles to show with that King, maybe. To show the offer from an individual. But, could be maybe that the best case scenario or the crowning thoughts are maybe a person you're involved with. Maybe children as well. Are you coming out of a comfort zone? Is that what's going on here with you guys? We're going to get some other cards down and see what's what here. Immediate future, we've got the Four of Wands. I feel some of you guys are leaving home. You've got the Four of Wands, which can be a home, and the Six of Swords can be travel. It's almost like you're travelling away from somewhere in February here. And influences coming in or around you are Six of Pentacles. And let's see what comes with this Six of Pentacles card. We've got a Six of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles, and they're very good together because they suggest something financial happening around you. Six of Pentacles is often about a promotion, or somebody's giving you, so you're receiving something here, and it seems to, with the Ace of Pentacles, lead to some form of an opportunity. Because the Ace of Pentacles means to be in receipt of an opportunity. It means a rock solid offer. Some of you guys are receiving an offer here, I feel. Six of Pentacles can also mean that you're receiving a promotion. Or attention leads to an offer, something like that. There's something about money or a financial offer here, or an offer that leads to something amazing, I feel, showing up with these cards. There's an opportunity showing with the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles shows that you're being given an opportunity. You're in receipt of something here. You seem to have been successful in maybe a new job opportunity here. It looks to me like you're travelling away from home. And influences coming in around that is that you are successful. The Six of Pentacles means to be successful because it's one person winning over the other. So you seem to be successful in receiving maybe a new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. Hopes or fears of the Seven of Wands. We're going to get why this is. I feel your hopes are to make somebody listen. It's almost like you're needing to make somebody listen through your point of view. The Queen of Swords is often represents communication, and it's straightforward communication, but it's the type of communication that you have when you've got something to say. Okay, you're delivering honest and truthful communication. It can be nasty communication. I've met plenty of Queen of Swords, and they've really said what they really felt. You know, it didn't come across as nice at the time, but these are people that say what's on their mind. Okay, so I feel that you're defending some form of belief, or you're, you know, very, very, you're determined. It's almost like your hope is you're determined to speak your truth, maybe with that Queen of Swords energy. It just seems to be with somebody who doesn't want you to do something here, because I don't know why you're the Two of Swords, why you're either blocking someone out or you're in two minds. Or are you blocking out your more caring side? We're going to see what the outcome is with that Three of Wands. I feel that you're expecting severance. You've got the Three of Wands here, and the Three of Wands is to expect, because this person is waiting for their ships to come in, and the Three of Swords is trouble or severance. So you're expecting severance, or you're expecting some form of trouble to happen around this situation, and maybe that's why we've got these 4 cards here. All right. It's almost like something is not in your favour here. You might be struggling with a new work opportunity that comes in February. Because it just seems that somebody or someone is not in agreement with something that you want to do, Gemini, I feel, in the month of February 2017. I feel that there is a promotion here. All right. And it almost feels like there is a partner, maybe a partner that doesn't want to you to do something, Gemini. We'll get the reading again. The 4 cards to me are saying that there is failure in something. Not failure, but it could be within a family situation, I feel. Or you're feeling that you can't be helped in a situation here. It just seems that you're struggling with work, or you're struggling with some form of a situation. It could be a new job that comes in. But there's definitely some struggle going on here that you feel that it's very difficult to kind of manoeuvre, to navigate, to find an easy way around in February 2017, Gemini. Because I feel that you are looking to pursue a new opportunity here. But it's because of this opportunity you seem to be in two minds, or you seem to be blocking out. Two of Swords is to block out. Maybe you're blocking out what you truly feel about taking this opportunity, because the root issue is that you are contemplating, or you're needing to do a lot of thinking about perhaps travel, Charity's travel, or moving forward in terms of this opportunity. Because as a result of that, it would seem maybe with this King of Pentacles, maybe you would need to walk away from a King of Pentacles. You'd need to walk away from a partner. Could be a earth sign individual, doesn't have to be there. And therefore your challenge is the Magician. We'll get why the challenge is the Magician. We didn't pull another card for that. Your challenge is seeing that you have everything that you need to create success. You've got all the tools, all the experience, all the skills, everything. You've got everything in abundance, Gemini, to do this job, whatever it is. Okay, that's your challenge. Because the best case scenario is either, I feel with this King of Wands, maybe being confident within an offer that's going to be presented to you. Or maybe the best case scenario is a King of Wands who's making an offer to you. Or maybe this King of Wands is the same as this King of Pentacles. Maybe, you know, within the first 2 weeks, the crowning thoughts are going to be, well, what about the husband or the wife and the children, that type of thing. We do see in the second 2 weeks you guys leaving home. We've got a Six of Swords here, and this means a trip. And Four of Wands is often the home. So you might be leaving home. And it could be, because influences around you are showing the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles shows when you're being given something, one over the other. So it could see you guys, some of you guys actually getting a job. Okay, you're being picked for a job on here. You're the chosen one. All right? So I feel the Six of Pentacles can also show an interview. So you're being pitted against maybe another individual. But it seems that you're being offered an opportunity, possibly after an interview that you have with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel your hope will be to defend your choice through communication with that Queen of Swords. But the outcome shows that you guys will be expecting, I feel, with that Three of Wands, heartbreak, severance, difficult communication with the Three of Swords. It seems like a difficult situation, family situation. It's almost like some of you guys want to do something, but it's going to affect somebody else if you do it. If you make a choice to go for something, it's almost like, you know, somebody else is not going to like the idea that you went for it, all right? They don't want you to go for it. It's not that they don't want you to advance yourself, okay? Because it could be that maybe, you know, you're thinking about this progression with the Hangman and that Chariot. But, you know, and as a result of that, you know, maybe the King of Pentacles, maybe this is somebody that you're not walking away from. Maybe this is someone that's helping you, can help you to advance yourself with the Eight of Cups. Help you to move away from a situation that's less than satisfactory into something that's better. And that your challenge is self-belief, or believing with that Magician that you've got all the experience and all the tools you need to really kind of be a success with the Seven of Pentacles. And therefore, you know, the best case scenario is maybe, I don't know, staying at home with the husband, the wife and the kids, that type of thing. But you do take an opportunity here and you're successful in it. But I feel that you're expecting the Three of Wands is to expect. You're waiting for your ships to come in, but we only wait when we're expecting something to happen. And it's facing that Three of Swords. So you're expecting some form of heartbreak. Here, I feel. However, the outcome can also be, because looking at Tarot interaction, that you're turning your back on a difficult situation. I feel it's turning your back and not expecting now, to be honest. Only because I'm looking at where the person is facing. The outcome is showing the Three of Wands, and if you look at that Three of Swords, it's turned its back to the Three of Swords. So I feel the outcome is that you're not expecting it, you're turning away from it. There's something that ends here so you guys can begin something new. I feel that the outcome showing that you guys turn your back on a difficult situation, the Three of Swords. Because what's coming in is the Sun. New opportunities, optimistic times, something that looks very bright, very positive. And with that Page of Wands, I feel that you're looking to explore a new creative path, a new creative venture. I feel that some of you guys are very excited to explore something new, but I feel that maybe for some of you guys it has been difficult, mainly because of the people around you who are probably trying to stop you from doing exactly what it is that you want to do, Gemini. Let's get your angel card for the month. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Gemini in the month of February 2017? What is the advice? What is the advice that you have for Gemini in the month of February 2017? Show me. Whoa. Not the right time. That's a turn up. Interesting. Not the right time. Let's have a look what that says. This is not the right time presently for what you're inquiring about. This answer is not a no, just a not yet. Have patience. Your angels will give you a sign when the timing is perfect. So who knows? You know, this could be you guys blocking out your intuition as well. Two of Swords and that Queen of Cups. You're blocking out your feelings, but you're blocking out your intuition at the same time. Because maybe the best case scenario will be, well, maybe I'm stuck within a relationship with the King of Wands. You know. Maybe the King of Wands has made me a very sort of naive offer with that Six of Cups. Maybe it's not something that's completely rock solid for you guys. But it shows you being made an offer and you want to go for it. You decide that you're going to turn your back on difficulty and pursue something that you feel quite excited about. But the thing with the Page of Wands is, sometimes we go in with the Page of Wands very, very excitedly without doing all the homework properly. So maybe there's a warning in that card for you guys. It's telling you it's not the right time to pursue something maybe in February. So whatever that means for you, it means for you, okay? It looks like you have a lot of responsibility this month, Gemini, to me. It almost looks like you're caught up in something that's not getting any better in your life, okay? And you might be struggling with a lot of responsibilities. Possibly to do with the work that you're doing at the moment. It's a very kind of difficult read in a way. Because on the one hand, you want to go for something, and on the other hand, there is a lack of self-belief around you for some reason here. And on the other hand, it looks like there are certain people who are saying, or they're kind of having an impact on your life because they don't want you to do something. But I don't think it's for bad reasons. I just think it's because they don't feel maybe it's the right time for you themselves. Let me know what you think about the reading. I know it's very interesting to do, Gemini. I know that you guys view my videos the least, which is fine. I don't mind. But yeah, anyone that this resonates with, let me know. I'm coming up with your love readings, my darlings, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And I'll speak with you soon. Take care.